June 12, 1898. The day we celebrate the Philippine Independence Day. Who or what did we really get free from? Spain? United States? Were we really free from that point on? There have been a few revolts during the Spanish occupation in the Philippine archipelago. The known Philippine Revolution. Let's go back to when it started. An educated Filipino middle class emerged, the Ilustrados, and they desired for Philippine independence. They lobbied in the court of Spain for this, but mainly to give Philippines its own autonomy as a province. Prior to 1872, there were oppositions only coming from the Filipino clergy who disliked the monopoly of power of Spain within the Roman Catholic Church. Later that year, there was the Cavite Mutiny, an uprising which Spain used to further their abuse. Next scene, the execution of the Gomburza. The martyrdom of the Filipino priest Jose Burgos, Mariano Gomez, and Jacinto Zamora for accusations of conspiracy of the Cavite Mutiny. Many would agree that this sparked the infamous revolt. While the Ilustrados sought refuge in Europe, they gathered in a campaign known as the Propaganda Movement. It is here we see Dr. Jose Rizal taking the lead. He published a novel in 1886 to mirror the Manila Spanish Society, Noli Me Tangere. By 1892, Spain did not seem to show any efforts on reforming its colonial government. So, comes in a self-educated warehouse clerk, Andres Bonifacio. In August of 1896, he casually gathers 100,000 members for a secret revolutionary society called Katipunan, which literally means association. The Spaniards only found out about the Katipunan on the 19th of August. Bonifacio and the many Katipuneros scrambled to escape Manila from the systematic search conducted by the Spaniards. They fled to a barrio in Caloocan called Balintawak. And on the 24th of August, he goes,
Sa atin ang bayang ito. Punitin ang mga sedula nyo! Mabuhay ang Katipunan! Mabuhay ang revolusyon!
Why aren't we celebrating 24th of August then? Wasn't that the Declaration of Independence? Okay, let's try to look at another perspective. Here's the more prominent one. Long story short, Aguinaldo declares independence and later agrees on a compromise with Spain, but eventually breaks the deal and Spain gets into war with the US, and so now Aguinaldo has a new enemy. Fast forward, Aguinaldo gives up eventually from the Philippine Insurrection, also known as the Philippine-American War. So from 1901, we then became a colony of the United States, then a Commonwealth by 1935. We'll talk some more about this in another video. So, most likely, being pretty much part of the US, we celebrated 4th of July. So for the longest time, no or very few Filipinos knew about 12th of June. With the Treaty of Manila, the US granted the Philippines its independence right after the Second World War in 1946. And of course, it had to be on the same famous American Day of Independence, 4th of July. Filipinos then celebrated their own version of 4th of July Independence Day from 1946, all the way until 1962. Up until the then President, Diosdado Macapagal, issued Presidential Proclamation No. 28, declaring 12th of June as a special public holiday throughout the archipelago, stating,
in commemoration of our people's declaration of their inherent and inalienable right to freedom and independence.
But because bad habits die hard, most likely Filipinos still prepared for some partying for 4th of July. So, on the 4th of August 1964, the same president renamed 4th of July as Philippine Republic Day and 12th of June as the Philippine Independence Day. So yeah, that's how we got here. We've only been really celebrating June 12 for 57 years. Who or what did we really get free from? Basing on the date that we celebrated on? Then Spain. But were we really free from that point on? It's up to you to decide.